Hi everyone, Michael Palmer here again. Thanks for coming back for another one of these video blogs. And to explain it for those people who are new, I'm going through I think it's every other week just about that we're doing this, but one book at a time, starting with the book of mine, The Corey Prescription, that has never been published in English, and working my way through up until A Heartbeat Away, which is the book I'm currently on page, 250 of, and heading towards completion sometime in July. I think it's going really well, and it's pretty scary. So I hope I'll get a chance to talk with you about that soon. Just a couple of points. We're going to hold a quiz, one question for each book at the end of these blogs, and you'll get a chance to read the questions from previous blogs. And please send in your answer to the question, and whoever has the most correct answers when all this is over, I'll send a personalized copy of the manuscript for the Corey Prescription. So you'll have the manuscript for the book that was never published of mine. We'll have previous questions, and so everybody still has a chance to answer and win the contest. We may add some other prizes. I say we, that's me and my producer, Al, who's handling this contest, and he's doing a great job, so we'll applaud. Today, we're going to discuss my third book, fourth if you count the Corey Prescription, and my third book was called Flashback. It's still available and still in print in its, I think, 33rd printing, and it's available, as are all of my books, in paperback. In point of fact, Flashback, which I think was published in '88, was never published in hardcover. That meant my first three books were paperback originals, and I did that on purpose, just to keep trying to build a readership. At the time I was writing these books, I was still working full-time as a physician, and I continued to work either, half-time or full-time for many, many years. And even now I'm still working, but not in the emergency ward anymore. Anyhow, I was taking about 2 or 2.5 years to finish a book, and the publishers felt that just was too fast to have, too slow to have people remember who I was from one book to the next. So I continued to do paperback through this book. And in fact, my next book, which is called Extreme Measures, they wanted me to do paperback for that one as well. But that's where I drew the line, and I'm very grateful now that I did. Flashback started as a desire on my part to write a thriller about corporate medicine, these corporations that buy hospitals and run them for profit. And I never could see how the patients could totally benefit from having hospitals run with a corporate mentality. Anytime it's seems to me, a contest between the welfare of the patients and the welfare of the corporation, there's a chance that the results may not benefit the patient, although I'm sure there are people from major hospital-owning corporations who would disagree with me. But I wanted to write that theme. The problem became for me figuring out how to turn it into a suspense story and exactly what would happen that could possibly be of benefit to the corporation but not to the hospital. And I finally concluded that I would try and write about the development of an anesthetic that was going to be worth countless millions of dollars because it was a perfect anesthetic. It had no side effects. The people who were being operated on with it went under quickly, came out quickly, had no ill sequelae of their surgery, nothing. And it was about to be approved, and they were still testing it out in the hospital. So that was basically what I came up with as the thing that was going to go wrong. And the thing that went wrong in Flashback was that even though the patients were looked like they were asleep when they were having their surgery and woke up thinking they were asleep during their operation. The truth was they were wide awake during their surgery. And at some point in the future, there was a trigger that sent them mentally back into the operating room where they then relived their surgery as if they didn't have any anesthesia. Now, this is scary stuff, and in fact, the book itself has attracted the attention of a group called Anesthesia Awareness, who are a wonderful group of people determined to continue to keep in the public eye the fact that anesthesia may not be perfect, and that there are some things that anesthesiologists can do to help ensure that you are asleep during your operation. So I'm not going to tell you any more than this, except to tell you what the trigger is that brought people back into the operating room. And the trigger is the music that this specific surgeon who used the anesthetic would play during his operations. And the music was the Fantasia on Green Sleeves by Sir Ralph Vaughan Williams. And it's a beautiful piece of music. I recommend it to all of you. But when the patients subsequently, let's just say it's Christmas time, and they hear that tune of Green Sleeves, da, 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 they go back into the operating room, and terrible things happen to them in their mind and then externally. So that may be the quiz question. What exactly is the song that sent people back into the OR? So basically, that's the book. It's very scary, Flashback. It's a great thriller, and I hope you all will get to read it on your way towards reading A Heartbeat Away. So from Massachusetts, I want to thank you all, and I look forward to doing this again soon. Have a great day.